Look at the chest. I got new tattoos. Oh yes, I got a few new tattoos. Bam. So, welcome back to yet another day. This is day 26. Be realistic. So, oftentimes when we set goals for ourselves, especially people who are depressed and we want to jump out of that depression, we set goals that are quite frankly unrealistic and a little high reaching. And the purpose of this video is probably going to be a really brief one, is to set goals piece by piece by piece by piece. Step A to B to C to D. Me, I have a huge problem with this. Normally it's like, okay, I see step Z right there. I see it in the sight. And A is right there. And I would jump from B to Y and get right there and then have nothing to show for it because it wasn't properly planned out and I didn't take the proper steps. If you remember a movie, because some of you guys are probably young, you don't remember, it's called Baby Steps, and with Bill Murray. And what happened was generally was, trying to get a guy to stop being so kiddish in a way. And so what this guy did was gave him baby steps in order to get him on his way. Like one day he'll do this, and the next two do this, the next two do that, and then do that, and then do that. And the idea was to get him slowly but surely on the path. A lot of people nowadays, and I remember telling my ex-boyfriend this like 8 years ago, we have this thing with immediate gratification. We need to be good now. We need to be better now. Sorry, hate to break it to you, but it takes a while for us to get better. It takes a while for us to be good. It takes a while for all the things that we want, whether it be finances, relationships, so on and so forth, to happen. These things do not happen overnight. So you need to set realistic expectations for yourself and to be like, you know what? I'm going to, for instance, people like to work on themselves. I do this quite a bit. And we're like, okay, well, I've meditated for 2 weeks now, and I've done yoga or exercised or prayed, whatever, for 2 weeks, and I'm good because now I don't feel bad, so it's good. It's over. No, it's not over. It's a continuous process, and you have to understand what the process is going to look like for you. You have to understand what the steps are going to look like for you. It's not going to be simple like, okay, I did this. Ooh, it's all done. It's over. It's gravy. It's good. No. You gotta work. You gotta be realistic. For me, my plan is to get my emotional self in check and not be, as we talked about with the DNTPs from Missy Yonley here. Go and get the book. Get over it. My 6 DNTPs, my 6 dominant negative thought patterns are fear, helplessness, hopelessness, indecisiveness, insecurity, low self-esteem, and rejection. And my plan is to work on those and not so much eliminate those because they'll never go away, but to get a better understanding and control and understand where they've come from and how to work through it by my next birthday. My next birthday is on Christmas. It is now March 9th. So I have quite a ways to go, and I think I can do it. But that means committing to the process and knowing the steps I need to take. For instance, I know what these are. I need to figure out, why do I feel these? What has happened in the past that's made me feel this way? Then I have to confront that. Now, I'm not going to confront all these at the same time. Like, we'll start with fear. I got to confront the fear. I have to feel the fear. I have to experience that fear and understand why I felt that fear and what it looks like when it comes up and what the trigger for it is and how I'm going to deal with it then. And then after I sit and do that, I have to look at different methods of eradicating the fear or diminishing that fear. And then I have to practice that every single day. When I feel like I have a comfortable grip on it, I move on to the next one. I move on to the helplessness and hopelessness. And you keep repeating the process. What is it? Why do I have it? What does it look like when it comes up? What's the trigger? How do I stop it? What practice can I use on a daily basis to get that ball rolling? Same thing with people who want to lose 10 pounds or 5 pounds. As you can see, I'm a little fluffy at the moment in the stomach. It's not simply, it's simply, well, I'm just going to exercise every day. It's like, no, you need to know what you're doing. Like, I'm going to do X amount of yoga. I'm going to eat X amount. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. You have to be able to regiment yourself. And I know it's really hard to do that, but you have to do it. Okay? And so that's where it's at. We have to be realistic with our goals. We have to set bite-sized pieces to get to the whole pizza, because we can't stuff a whole pizza in our mouth. We have to take a slice at a time. So take this journey as a slice or a bite at a time.